What's up guys, Ninth Jim here and back with another guide video. Today we're going to be talking about Amoonguss, one of the best Pokemon in the game, and honestly it's been dominating every single VGC scene it's ever been in because it's just such a ridiculously good Pokemon. Poison Grass is a solid typing, giving it a few weaknesses here and there. No 4x weaknesses, which is good, but you can also Terra type out of the main weaknesses, which is pretty good. I've seen a lot of Terra type water and it's really good defensively and it's really just good. You have a good ability, and using a Pinch Berry essentially gives it a second life. This Pokemon just lives so long. It's incredibly bulky and has access to an array of moves that is just ridiculously annoying. You have Spore, which is one of the stupidest moves of all time. 100 accuracy sleep is just stupid. And this Pokemon under Trick Room can become a win con of its own just by sleeping everything incredibly fast. You also have Rage Power, which is really good because it's a redirection move, and we know how powerful that is in VGC. You also have Clear Smog, which is incredibly strong in a very set up meta, which we are sitting in right now. We have things like Swords Dance, Garchomp, Nasty Plot Rotom, Nasty Plot Golden Go. We have Donbozo. Clear Smog is really good. It's in a good position to be relevant in the format, and that's really good. You also have access to Pollen Puff, which can heal your partner Pokemon. So we have a build, and it's, we have two builds today, but they're pretty similar in every, aspect. So we're just going to jump right into it. Starting off, we have Terra type Water, which, like I said, is a very good defensive role for a Grass Poison type Pokemon. You're resisting fire and stuff like that, and it's really good. So it's just solid. You're not going to be using it almost ever, but it's there and it's relevant to have. You have a Guava Berry as the item of choice here. Any of the Pinch Berries, as long as it doesn't conflict with your nature, is what you're looking to have. A Guava, Iapapa, whatever berry, as long as it doesn't conflict with your nature. Ability Regenerator. Effect Spore is cool and all, but Regenerator is really good. It gives it a second lease on life, which is, like I'm saying, really good. You have a Pinch Berry, so when you're knocked into a third of your HP, you heal back up fourth of it right away with a Guava Berry, and then you switch over to your, switch out into something else, and Regenerator activates, and then your Amoonguss is practically full health again, which is really good, unless you take up an attack instantly and then switch it out, and then you have a second Amoonguss to take up another attack. You Spore later on, Clear Smog in the end game. You have a lot of different reasons why Amoonguss is so good, and I just named them all. Moves, we have Spore, Rage Powder, Clear Smog, and Protect. Now, if you want to, you can change up this set. If you don't really care for Protect too much, then you don't have to. You can change it up. But Amoonguss gets targeted down pretty frequently, so having Protect is pretty useful. Spore and Rage Powder are both guarantees on the set. They are the reason you're using this Pokemon. It's really good. Redirection, guaranteed sleep, crazy. And Clear Smog in the meta is really good. But you have Pollen Puff as a great option as well. And if you want a damaging, damage move, you have Energy Ball and Giga Drain, which are both options as well. Not going to be using them very frequently, but they're options. Let's talk about this spread, because this is really why you guys are here, right? 252 into HP, 148 into defense, and 108 into special defense, with that nature being calm, giving it plus special defense and minus attack. So this is a pretty solid spread. I've been running some damage calcs, and this feels like the spread for me for now. It's very good. It's all around, you have good bulk in both ways, defense and special defense. Let's show some damage calcs. Starting off, we have a very valuable calc to have. We have Hydreigon changing to its type with Terra into Fire, special attack maxed without the nature, and Life Orb as well. So you have max special attack, Terra type giving you 1.5 times stab on the Heat Wave, and Life Orb giving you 1.3 times damage as well. Heat Wave is doing 72 to 86% double targeting, which is really good with this 252 HP and 108 special defense with the nature, and this isn't even with the nature. It's not doing enough damage for you to really worry. It's going to knock you to your berry, which is really good always, because 66 plus damage is what we're looking for. It knocks you to your berry, you heal up, and then you change out with Regenerator, and you're perfectly good to go. So this is really good. It's a great calc to have. Even though Hydreigon a lot of the time is taking that steel role, primarily taking steel, it's still good to have, that, covered. Next, we have Armarouge, and this is a pretty scary matchup. If it's with an Indeedee, then it's just honestly a pipe dream to live unless you have Psychic Berry as your held item. But if it's just an Armarouge, then this is manageable. We have 252 attack with a plus special attack nature and Life Orb, all benefiting its expanding force, hitting 82 to 99%. It's pretty great. That means we are living. It's going to knock us to our berry. We switch out, and you have two Amoonguss sitting around. It's very, very good. This means that we can live Armor Rouge when it's just an Armor Rouge, and with, you know, team preview, you can manage to do just an Armor Rouge. And a lot of the time, Armor Rouge, you know, also will set Trick Room, so Amoonguss has a living calc against the Armor Rouge and also can then Spore. You're looking pretty good. Now, of course, this does have a you know, Grass Terra most of the time, so definitely be careful with Spore, but if, you know, you're in the right position, you're looking pretty good. They already Terra'd, you can Spore it, and you're looking pretty good. If not, well, you're just Sporing something else, you're living an attack, and it's just pretty good. So, you know, this makes our matchup manageable. Not great, because if it has an Ndidi, it's a scary matchup, but if it's without the Ndidi, we're looking pretty okay. Next, we have our last calc, and this is a pretty lame calc because it's nothing even special. I just want to show you need Knockaberry to live this. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. You're up against a Torkoal and it has any modifiers, crazy modifiers. You need an Knockaberry to live that eruption. Unless you can do damage outside of Trick Room first, but Torkoal is probably going to underspeed you, so it's going to outspeed you in Trick Room. So if they get the setup right, well, kiss goodbye to Amoonguss, right? So that's it for the first build, and the second build is really, really similar. Just a couple different things. We're going to talk about some options and a few things, and then that's going to be it for the video. So for our second build here, it's not really any different. You know, we do have, instead of Protect, we have Pollen Puff on the team. You can change up all this stuff. You can run it instead of Clear Smog. You can run it instead of Protect. You don't have to run it at all. A lot of different options. And the item we have, the Knockaberry, is could also be the Psychic Berry. What's that? The Person Berry? Is that? I don't know. I don't know what it's called off the top of my head. I have to look it up. I have to look it up every time. But yeah, we have Knockaberry with Regenerator. This could be like a Focus Sash. It could be the Psychic Berry. A couple different options there. You also have like Koba in the correct format, but it's not Dynamax anymore. That was when that was really used. But whatever. We have Spore, Rage Powder. These are the mandatories. And then you have Clear Smog and Pollen Puff or Protect. Really any option of those three, 2 of them, put it on the team, call it a day. And then as far as the stats go, it's the exact same spread, but we do have, you know, changed up. If you're under Trick Room, if this is on a Trick Room team, you want a minute speed, you just go no good IVs, so 0 IVs, and also negative nature. So this would be sassy instead of the calm nature that we're going for. So, you know, a couple different options there, and overall just a really, really incredible Pokemon, a Titan in every single format. It's just an incredibly good Pokemon. Terra helps it a little bit, but you're not going to Terra very frequently, and that's about it. I don't have 2 spreads because, you know, like I worked on this spread, so I didn't really want to work on a different spread because I just feel like this is the right spread. But, you know, you have different things. If you want to calc for things differently, do it. If you want to calc with screens involved, do it, you know, anything like that. Or Intimidate, you know, whatever. But this is a good spread. So as always, you know, this will be in the description down below. If you just want to copy paste it, the paste into Showdown, get playing, do it up. Have a good day. Goodbye.